Hi, good evening. This is The Wife
The entrepreneur.
and this is our second podcast. Tonight we're going to talk about the entrepreneur's idea and how he has a clear vision. And
Most of the time.
I think your vision is probably clear all of the time. It's foggy for me.
I'm just really good at acting like it's clear.
And I think that's probably what it is. You probably should be an actor. So, how to understand an idea that your entrepreneur gives to you. My advice would be to pick it apart. Early on, Mr. Crawford would have several different ideas. A day, yeah. And I was like, hey, yeah, I'm your cheerleader. I'm going to co-sign for that. Go for it. Be great. This is the one. And it didn't always turn out to be the one. And I would always see the idea, but not see the idea completely clearly, just because I think it was more or less my background, maybe my life experience, and I just didn't really understand some of the ideas. But then it got to a point where I was like, okay, you know what? You can only do one. Focus on one idea.
I think more accurately, it's probably one theme.
One thing?
One
A
theme.
Theme, okay. Why theme?
Because the one thing or theme is real estate. That's where I've
But
been.
that's real estate now.
Yeah, but
But that wasn't real
that
estate.
wasn't then, but that's how we got here. We moved to Florida. If you read the book, it'll tell you about that. But
Even though we slid a book in there,
Yeah.
FY, just a side note, we slid a book in there when we were only supposed to be working on one thing.
yeah, I talk
One
about real
theme.
estate in the book. So that's how we.
We're not-
So the theme, though, is we agreed that I couldn't do anything that was not real estate. So that's where the focus has been, on real estate. Prior to that, it was, you can try a little bit of this, you can try a little bit of that, or you can see a bit of word, and see a dot of word, and all that. So I think was helpful for me and helpful for us as just sort of in our communication and staying focused was to say, okay, the very easy test for the first idea is, or the first version of the idea is it real estate? If the answer is yes, okay, then we can pursue this and see if there's something there. If the answer is no, it's got to go on the shelf. Because our agreement was that if it was not real estate, I couldn't touch it. So,
But in the beginning, you touched a lot of ideas.
oh yeah, everything.
And knowing what I know now, I think, if I was the same person that I was then that I am now, it would have been just saying, okay, you can only focus on this one and you got to grind it and grind it and grind it out until that one works. Instead of, oh, you know what, this one didn't work, let's try this one. Oh, this one didn't work. And I co-signed for a lot of things, which, looking back, I should not have. And I lived and I learned. And now we're only focusing on one.
Real estate.
No more books.
Not at the moment. Unless they're about real estate.
Unless you're about real estate. Okay. You're right. But yeah, so I think we have just to be mindful as wives when we're co-signing for these new themes. Call them themes
Yeah, sure.
instead of ideas. That we need to at least look at them and make sure that we understand and what the plan is. I'm a visual learner, so if I would have looked at the business plan instead of just going off of what he was saying, and he was all crunk about it, and he was all excited about it, and he had all these ideas and everything. So
Some mosquitoes out here, y'all.
We in South Florida. That, you know, a lot of, you know, maybe issues and problems could have been alleviated in the beginning. So you live and you learn. So just be really mindful of when you co-sign for things, as far as with these things that our husbands have, or even our wives. You know, there are some women that are entrepreneurs. Unfortunately, I'm just not one. I haven't found my niche yet.
Yeah. It's coming.
She thinks that I probably will be, but I'm a little shaky. So yeah. So that's probably about it for tonight. Do you have anything else, Mr. Crawford?
All that. You covered it. Stay focused. One thing, man. One thing.
One thing. One thing.
See y'all next week.
Bye. That's on a good side.